The female CEO went to her own restaurant for a meal. She only ordered a table full of meat dishes, but was then kicked out by her own nanny in cahoots with the restaurant manager. It turned out that the nanny, in order to show off in front of her friends, had always lied that she was the owner of the restaurant, while the CEO was made out to be the servant in her household. The reason the nanny was so bold was that the CEO's son was completely obedient to her daughter. Little did they know that the CEO was a reincarnated person who had lived a previous life. In her previous life, due to excessive indulgence of her son who was love-struck, she complied with everything the daughter-in-law's family asked for. 3 years ago, her son fell in love with the nanny's daughter. Under the bewitchment of the scheming girl, the love-struck son even threatened to commit suicide, pressuring the CEO to transfer her assets to the scheming girl's name. The CEO was so angry that she had a heart attack, but just as the CEO was about to undergo surgery, her son even tried to steal the money for the operation, all just to please his girlfriend. He turned a blind eye to his mother's bitter pleadings. After the nanny and her daughter got all the assets, they quickly revealed their true colors. The CEO couldn't bear to see her years of hard work being occupied by the mother-daughter pair, so, in anger, she rushed over to fight them. But unexpectedly, the vicious nanny pushed the CEO hard. The CEO hit a table and soon was on the verge of death. Looking at the ugly faces of the mother-daughter pair, the CEO swore that if there was a next life, she would definitely make them pay a painful price. When the CEO opened her eyes again, she had actually been reborn 3 years ago, but before the CEO could figure out the situation, the nanny started cursing at her.
我带你来这做事的，不是让丢人的。我和黄太太、张太太他们饿了，你呢？赶紧去给我订个饭店。记住了，今天我生日，不能吃荤。
At this moment, the CEO realized that she had truly been reborn. Looking at the culprits who had ruined her family right in front of her, the CEO didn't lose her temper on the spot. Instead, she went to her own restaurant and ordered a table full of meat dishes that the nanny never ate. The manager saw this and immediately warned the CEO to change the menu, completely looking down on the CEO. Looking at this disobedient manager, the CEO forcefully demanded that the manager do as he was told. The manager really couldn't figure out why the CEO, who used to be so submissive to their family, was being so tough today. Seeing that the manager was still dawdling, the CEO told him to choose between resigning and serving the dishes. However, although the manager seemingly complied on the surface, behind the scenes, he still told the kitchen to prepare a table of vegetarian dishes. The CEO could no longer tolerate this. She planned to expose the nanny's identity in public. Unexpectedly, the nanny and the manager joined forces. Just as the CEO was about to speak, they kicked her out. The CEO, who was kicked out, immediately dialed the phone number of the person in charge of the